again to the Marg Experience. This episode is a really special one because I'm doing it with two partners that I have for this specific business. A bar that started off as an idea when we were here just brainstorming, and now that we've seen it come to fruition, it's something that we definitely want to introduce to El Paso. So without further ado, I have my two business partners here, Erik Gomez and Israel Delgado. What's up, guys?
What's up, Mario? Thanks for having me on the podcast, brother.
You're
excited.
AKA Izzy.
AKA
I don't think anybody's
Izzy.
called me Israel in like
Israel Delgado.
Yeah.
AKA
That's
Izzy.
10 years.
That's his government
He
name.
gave out my social security to her. My social security number. Now that I have good credit,
Why'd you call me by my government name?
my government name.
Yeah. No, so I approached you guys with the idea of this to kind of tie it into the real estate side, you know, where real estate has opened so many doors for myself, and I know it has for Erik as well, to venture into different things. Because as I tell everybody, you don't necessarily get rich off of selling real estate. You get rich off of owning real estate. You get rich off of diversifying into different business, diversifying your portfolio. And as part of the diversification, for me at least, was this, you know. Tell us a little bit more about how you guys met each other. I know that we all went to Socorro High School. I know that we went to the same high school, but not the same high school at the same time. You know, so how did you guys meet?
Well, we played baseball together, so that's how we first met. And then we kind of lost touch for a few years, and then regained our. I don't know. I don't even know how it worked out.
It was a party night right side of the COVID in Barso, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
And then we just started talking, and we initially talked about opening another bar, remember?
Correct.
And the other business partner I had, he was kind of a little scared about the whole COVID situation, regulations, whatever was going on. And, knowing Erik, he jumped at it real quick, made it a success, and that's when I met you. I guess because you guys are in the real estate industry. And, just came down here, and then I don't know, I think we had a couple of drinks, all three of us, and what do we call it? Creative juice. Creative juice. One thing led to another. We did some R&D. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, can we disclose the locations where we're at? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, right now.
So I take a lot of wherever I go out of town, different countries, different cities, different party places. I use them as my muse to kind of recreate that here at Below. And so Below, I've put in my 2 cents on certain aspects that we have here. And if some of you guys viewing this have been here, you'll know that our little Below secret that we have here, our little peephole, I guess, if you will.
The secret menu.
The secret menu, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, I took that from another bar that I saw outside in Dallas. And I loved the idea, you know,
Okay.
So I kind of use that for us.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, and I think I guess I'm not really too much into real estate or anything, but from what I see from the outside it's a good place for you guys to network, you know what I mean? You're able to bring some of your clients or whoever you're dealing with, and it's a really nice place down here at Below. The siding alone, the leather seating, everything's fucking dope. So I don't know. Does that help you guys when you bring people?
Yeah, I've never had. So number one, we're at this undisclosed location. It's called Below, and it's a nice little play on words, as you can see back there. It's the B, you know, and it's below, Below. And when you walk in here, well, at least for me and everybody that has ever come with me, and everybody that, you know, myself and my wife and people that you guys have brought are like, I never thought that this is how it was gonna look down here, or up here maybe. Just people when the wow factor when they step into something like this, it's like, how did you come up with this? I know that we were discussing about the creative juice, and that really was how we came up with this, right? This used to be where we're sitting right now. Used to be kind of like an office, you know, with a couch and an AC, and now you see it with chandeliers and a TV. How do you think, from people that have been here before, not below, from people that have been here before to people that have, same people that have seen the actual spot, what has been your biggest reaction?
Oh yeah, because they're blown away completely. They can't believe we turned it into this. And for me, honestly, what amazes me sometimes and throws me back is the clientele we have. Like, I'm not really gonna disclose any names or give out any names, but like, fuck, some of the top 1% of El Paso is down here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're having a good time. They're comfortable.
And that's part of the experience.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. That's part of the experience that you get when you come to Below is nobody's going to say your name. Nobody's, it's more private. And I think that's how we designed this bar, from the moment that you walk in all the way to, not disclosing names and stuff. So when you come in, I mean, we did it by design. It looks like crap, looks like shit. And then you open this door and it's like you're in New York, and it's just amazing,
Yeah.
And that's part of the experience that we wanted to provide for our clientele. Is that you can be a young professional, or a politician, an athlete, and come in here and not worry about ending up on FitFam, because we don't allow people to take video or photos or anything like that. So you can kind of let loose and not worry about getting all over social media for having a good time.
Yeah.
So.
Not only that, I mean, personally, I'm not much of a bar scene kind of guy, but I do see at times in different bars and different places that fights break out, and next thing you know, some random person has a gun and starts shooting in the air, or the tragedies that have happened where, and that of course is not wished upon anybody, but the tragedies that have happened at different bars where people have actually gotten shot, lost their lives, things like that. Where here it's more of, you want to be an adult, you want to have a good time, you want to have an adult beverage without having to worry about so much somebody taking a picture of you, sending it to your best friend, or taking a picture of you, sending it, whatever it is, right? Because, like you said, we don't allow that. There's a sticker on the back of your phone. There's not necessarily a lot of social media interactions. So what do you think is the best way for you, Israel, as Izzy, as the person that actually runs it and he's here on the day-to-day basis? What do you think is your best promotion, if you will?
Promotion event?
No, I'm saying to get clients here. How do you get?
Well, offering them that exclusivity, and the type, like I said, the type of clientele that comes in here wants, it's a mini getaway, if you will. You don't have to go take a trip. You want to take an hour break from, and everybody needs it, from work, family, whatever's going on. You can do it here, and like you said, you're not gonna worry about, well, I'm gonna take a picture that can be misconstrued all over social media of, hey, he was getting fucked up, he said thank you to the bartender, whatever. Now it's basically a safe place, like Erik said, for politicians, people with money that need to protect themselves a little bit, and again, you don't have to worry too much about fights or anything like that, because I think 50 Cent said it, rich people don't fight, So that's the
Unless you're JC.
Yeah, unless you're JC and you knock out the tire shop king or whatever his name is, but
Yeah.
But I think the armed security at the front door is, makes me feel safer, at least.
Yeah.
So I like being here.
Exactly. So when you walk in, and that's a big one that I get a lot, because a lot of people, hey, where's this place at? Because that's one thing. In order to gain access to this, you have to know somebody in the circle, right? You have to know you have to know Izzy, you have to know Erik, you have to know myself, or somebody that's already been here, so they can bring you. So we really are using the word of mouth to spread, because we're not on, like earlier you talked about FitFam. We're not promoting on FitFam. We're not promoting on different channels, because of the same thing. We don't want everybody here. We want a special type of clientele that is looking to have a good time, that is looking to stick to themselves, because I mean, for myself, I want to go out with my wife. I want to just go have a couple of drinks. I want to make sure that nobody's really bothering me. Yeah. Nobody's really bothering her, being respectful of our time, of our place, and I think of our space. And I think that's kind of what you find here at Below. Am I right?
Yep.
Correct. And I think you're forgetting one important aspect for me at least being here, is that I've done a lot of networking and a lot of deals here. You know, and it's funny, like I tell my fiance, I'm like, bars are where you get business done, the golf course and bars, and she don't believe me. She laughs at me. No, you just want to have drinks, whatever. But I've done some pretty big sizable deals on a piece of bar napkin. So
yeah.
And the type of clientele that comes in here is a bunch of business owners, which is crazy. You sit here, you talk to someone, you get to know their story, how they started, and then you end up making deals happen.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Exactly. I mean, I've personally met some pretty, sizable characters here that I wouldn't have met otherwise. It's just because you have that thing. And I'm not saying we're getting fucked up or anything like that. It's just we have that commonality. Hey, oh, you know Izzy? I know Izzy. Oh, we like Clase Azul. Oh, that's another thing, right?
Let's take a shot.
Yeah.
Let's see this.
That's another thing. This is more of a premium drink bar versus your typical $3 you call it, $2 you call it type of deal. Am I right?
Yeah, fuck Timmy's.
Okay. So
I second that motion.
Yes,
all
sir.
right, that's seconded, and of course, I mean, if that gets a second, there has to be a third on that motion. So, I personally, yeah, all in favor,
Aye.
right?
Fuck
But
Timmy's.
like you said, it's a premium alcohol, top shelf kind of spot where you're gonna get. Aside from premium alcohol, what other exclusivities do you get here at Below that you might not get at your typical run of the, and not that there's anything wrong with going to a bar every once in a while, a regular bar, but what premium exclusivities do you get here that you wouldn't get other places?
Oh, it's like anything, especially if you become like a regular or somebody that comes a lot, you can request special bottles.
Okay.
The girls are trained and they know. And this is I'd say an El Paso thing, I guess. Everybody, all bar people know each other, bartenders. So if you go to bars, you close deals like, and somebody sees you on the street with your family, whatever. Not necessarily that it's bad, but we're a little bit older, so you don't want somebody like that coming up to me, hey, how's it going in front of your kids, your family? So the girls know not to, approach you if they see you outside of here. They're very professional. They normally don't hug. Handshake, welcome to Below, and just little things like that, little
gentleman's rules.
Yes, there you go.
And going to the gentleman's rules, I mean, there is some unspoken gentleman's rules that we enforce here. You would think an unspoken gentleman's rule is just let someone be, and I see that happens a lot here. I've been here with my family. I've been here with my wife, my mom, my brother, my sister-in-law, and people just let me be. Yeah. And that's one thing that I really enjoy here versus other bars that we've been to, and it's like, fuck, like we gotta go to the restroom and we gotta shove through people, and then there's always the what are you looking at guy, and there's always the one that wants to test their toughness, and I get it, we're all tough and things like that, but I don't think that that's something that happens too often here. Am I right? Or at all?
No, it rarely happens.
I think what I see, the only fighting that happens is who's paying for the next round and who's buying the more expensive round.
Right.
You've got a lot of guys with a lot of money and females too, coming in here and, well, I bought this shot. What are you gonna buy? So it kind of gets into like a
shot war.
War. Who's got more money? Who's swinging the bigger? But. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool situation to see and to be a part of. It's pretty fun.
And I mean, Izzy, you're gonna see this a little bit more than most, right? Because you are here on day to day. Myself and Erik will come every once in a while. But what is like one of the biggest shot wars when you've seen a tab here at Below? What is one of the biggest shot wars that you've seen?
So.
No names.
Yeah, I don't know. Like this. Yeah. Okay. I guess this guy. I don't know. Two dudes come in here. They want to swing big money dicks, whatever, and I think it was a little obscene. It wasn't too crazy, but I think they went 3,000 to 3,000. on each other in like 45 minutes or less.
3,000 and 3,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was pretty epic.
Why so little?
It was 40 because they fucking wouldn't stop. They were drinking back to back to back to back,
Yeah.
you know, and that's pretty cool. And at the end of it, damn, like they'll pay their tabs, and I'm just like, oh, it's fucking cool. They're
Yeah.
big tippers, but it's fun to see. It's fun to see, especially when they can do it. But we run out of Clase Azul Añejo a lot with these two individuals, or the Casa Aragones Joven.
Yeah.
That's their choice. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I've been here when comes in.
All right,
you
we're
know,
gonna say names.
and
Fuck
he
it.
says,
Shout out.
yeah. No, I've been here when
Shut up.
when is here,
Yeah.
and he usually does this at other bars, but when he does it here, it's like a $300 shot,
Yeah.
and he says shots for everyone,
Yep.
and it's boom. With 10 shots, you can get easily to those $3,000.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But $3,000 is no small feat by any means.
In 45 minutes.
In 45 minutes,
El Paso.
by any means. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What are some of because we're in a very special location, and for those that don't know, we're located
Below.
Yes.
Below, please.
we're located below Bar City.
Below varsity, there you
That's how
go.
we came up with the
All
name.
right.
Let's take a shot. Take some
that's-
creative juice now.
Let's
Some
go.
creative juice. Oh no. You know what happens with creative juice, Izzy? I end up in Vegas or Cancun.
June 1st.
June 1st.
Money tag Izzy PTX. You guys gonna cash at me for my birthday?
Okay. So, for those of you that don't know, this spot is located directly below Bar City, and we're gonna edit that part out. Okay, but we're located below Bar City. What are some of the biggest issues that you faced opening up a bar here? Because it's not just your regular, from the draining of the water here, something that other places you think is so simple, to just different things. What are some of the biggest struggles that you saw when you were getting ready to open here at this spot?
Shit, man. I think we took a year to open. It was just dealing with a lot of the
Permitting.
the red tape with the city, and then in the city they guided us through and stuff and helped us get everything done. But it did take some time, It did take some time to get it up to par to what they wanted, and the plumbing, fuck, the plumbing was pretty crazy. To be able to shoot it back up, it's underneath another bar. Everything.
Yeah, I had never, from a construction standpoint, seen something like that where the plumbing's below, so you gotta shoot it up versus it going down the toilet. We're shooting it up through a toilet, which is pretty insane to me. I had never heard about that. It's pretty cool, very interesting.
Yeah, so I guess, just a delay. Just a delay, but in the end, everybody helped us out. The fire marshals, the city of El Paso, everybody came. They guided us through and we got it done. So, but
does it have to do with any of those particular people coming here to drink?
You know what? Sometimes they'll come out here and have a couple of drinks and stuff. But all the
member 00095.
Yeah.
Cannot disclose names,
Right? No. What do you think makes this spot so unique in comparison to other spots? Not only in El Paso, but there's been people. We had Beto Cuevas down here, big, renowned artist, and he said, "I feel like I'm in New York. I feel like I'm in some underground bar in New York. This looks really, really cool." And he was amazed. We have the videos where he was like, "Wow," and things like that. So, what do you think makes a spot like this so successful, in your opinions, here in El Paso?
I think a lot of it's by the design. We left a lot of things like the exposed water sprinklers, the piping, all that stuff. Instead of covering them up like most bars would, we left them exposed so they can give that underground. I don't even know how to say it, but that vibe, which I like. I like being here. It's very comfortable for me, very clean, very just a sharp looking place. So.
Yeah. Israel?
Shit. Yeah. You know,
I like that answer.
Line.
Yeah. Fuck, guys, I don't even know what, like, it is an amazing spot, you know. I before opening bars, I always used to go. That was my thing. I'd like to go to clubs, bars. I venture out to a bunch of new places, and yeah, I like it here. It's not that I'm just comfortable. I'm entertained. You know, I like the drinks. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Now let me, Mario, if you don't mind, take over this podcast for one question, if you don't mind, sir.
Go ahead.
There's a crazy story, Mr. Delgado,
Go for
about
it.
those chairs out there that we've got and that table.
Oh, yeah.
If you mind telling
Yeah,
our
those are,
audience
from-
what the backstory behind that is?
Yeah, they're from. It's Don Haskins' estate sale. We purchased them there. Nah, we're just fucking around.
we make up
I
all
think
these
I
stories.
think we went out and got them. We went out and got them there are antiques, so we
Thrift
went out
store?
and got them at. No, it was an antique store.
Oh, really?
We got them at.
Yeah.
But I tell everybody that they're from Don Haskins' estate, and they're like, "Oh shit, for real." Yeah.
And that table down there was made from the wood that burned down from
from
the DeSoto Hotel.
the Soto Hotel, the tables, these, all of them.
All of them.
It's they're
We refurbished.
repurposed fucking. Yeah, and everybody's like, "Oh, for real?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm just kidding."
Hey, you can't be giving away the secrets now. Come on, dog. How do you navigate? Because going back to being able to have a good time, right? Being able to have a good time with no interference, with no abruptness, nobody trying to fucking start a fight with you. How do you navigate having a welcoming environment and ensuring that people are not overpoured, ensuring that people are not overserved, to ensure that you, Erik, if you're here with your fiance, you're having a good time regardless of, you know, what Izzy's doing and regardless of what patron number 2, number 3, number 4 are doing. How do you, as the manager of this place, how do you navigate that?
I think it happened a lot more where I picked it up and where I learned it was at Bar City. You got to understand where you're coming into. This is not. It's a bar. It's a place where people want to let loose a little bit, drink a little bit. Obviously, not to the extreme, but that's the attitude that I come in with, and the managers that we have too. And you know, you let people let loose a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll be real with you. Look, customers get a little rude, especially people with money. You know, they got that fuck you money. Sometimes those people. So you gotta understand. Hey, they want to come. They're gonna talk a little bit of shit. It's not a big deal. This is their place to have fun. And I think that we offer that too. You know, you're not gonna get at other places. You get a little bit fucked up and you're a little bit rude, and they're gonna kick you out or try to beat you up. Here, we're hospitable. We're gonna take care of you. We understand the stresses of whatever you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Company owners, business owners, they have employees they got to worry about, and I think that's one of the things that we do offer. I mean, we're able to communicate with our customers, even if they get to that point, they're a little bit, getting a little bit drunk, whatever it is, and get them home safe. You know what I mean? Uber them, get them outside, have somebody pick them up, or let them hang out for a little bit, get them some water. You know?
And that's one thing that I, you know, when I check the statements and stuff that I really condone and appreciate from you, Izzy, is that you will get those people Ubers. You know, I see Uber charges, and you're like, hey, dude, this person, you know, had too much. We paid for the Uber. So we take the hit as a bar, but we made sure that our clientele is always safe and always comfortable.
Yeah. I like how Izzy takes care of the community, especially like the girls that don't have money for clothes.
He supports single
moms.
moms.
Yeah, he supports single moms. Great job, Izzy. keep up the work you're doing for the
Steward
community.
of this community.
The Mexican Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
I haven't dated anybody over 22 in what, like 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that there's been different organizations that have held different events here. Myself, you know, I held my company party here for Christmas. You know, after we had some dinner at another one of our spots, we came down here for some drinks and some partying because it really is a good time. Would you say that this is a good place for a company to host their company event?
Yeah, most definitely. The size is perfect. We're able to cater up to as many people as you're able to fit in here. Yeah, it's a really good place. People are going to leave impressed with the service, the type of drinks, and I think the ambiance, the decor, itself is what kind of like pushes that. Oh, I'm gonna have a really good time, but still like it's a little fancy over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a really good place for businesses to bring people.
And to touch on that, what you're talking about, the ambience and stuff, because I like the way we designed this place. So we got a little bit of motivation from Las Vegas, and if you guys ever been to Vegas, you guys know that there's no clocks on the wall, right? They don't want you to know the time. They're pumping oxygen through the air, all that stuff. I mean, we don't do that, but
Yeah, don't give away all the secrets, bro.
but we don't have any clocks on our walls or anything like that. You walk in at 2 p.m. By the time you know it, it's midnight,
Yeah,
because
next thing
it's
you know,
just so dark in here, and it just feels like a nighttime feel at all times, which is great for me because I'm more of a day drinker.
Okay.
So that's my thing is day drinking, and I can come here and I feel like it's nighttime.
So you would call this a good spot for day drinking?
Oh yeah, the best.
The best. I like that answer, right? The best. No, and it's a good thing because a lot of people they really don't like the nightlife anymore, especially once you get to our age. And by me saying our age, we're really not that old. We're mid-30s. But you're just like, hey, you know what? I'm done by 9:30, 10. Personally.
Yep.
Like 9:30, 10, I'm in bed, I'm asleep. But if you can if there's a good spot for you to go have a daytime drink without any of the drama that sometimes comes with the daytime drink, I think this is definitely a really good spot for that. And of course, there's also the nightlife here, right? The nightlife that there is here. What are some of the challenges that you face, Izzy, in being able to weed out the people that can come in versus the people that can't?
I think a lot of it is just you kind of feel it from a person, you know what I mean? Some people come really aggressive, and that's more of it. I don't think we really judge anybody here, because you don't know the guy that comes with like shitty clothes, whatever the fuck it is. Are you gonna have like a little You're gonna have like a little video of you coming the tour, like a little tour, right?
Kind of, yeah. So
the moment it's intimidating to people walking into a fucking basement, especially on the east side. So people are you feel it filters itself.
A little nervous.
Yes, it filters itself. You're like, oh shit, should I really be trying to go down there or not? Wow. And it kind of filters itself. So people turn away. They know they don't belong, and then
exactly. And I mean that you hit the nail right in the head. They know they don't belong.
Yep.
A lot of people have told me, hey, I want to go down to below, and I'll tell them, you can go, but you might not come back because the drinks are a little bit more expensive than they would be at a different bar. But you're paying for that exclusivity,
that experience,
discretion, and going back a little bit to what you said about the Vegas ambiance. I mean, from the time you walk in, there's scent diffusers, right? That make you, personally, it's one of my favorite smells in the world. But it's the way the aria smells, and when we were doing, like, not too long ago, I said let's replicate that smell, because when people go into the aria, they know that they're expecting something. And I want them to feel the same way here. Yeah. I want them to feel the same way here when they come, and I want them to be at a clean spot. I want them to be at a safe spot more than anything, discreet spot, things like that. I mean, outside of this bar, I know that you have a couple of other things going on. What is it that you do? Not just as a bar owner, but I know you have some other bars as well.
Correct.
And you have some other business ventures. What is that?
Yeah, jack of all trades. No, so my main thing is real estate. That's basically where I started, and I got pretty damn good at it. And that's when I guess learned a skill to be able to start diversifying. And so I've got 3 other bars, bar restaurants, I guess, trucking company. Of course, the house flipping, real estate investments, and then now started dabbling into the cannabis as well. So, just a few different types of businesses that I've dabbled into now.
Okay. And I know that not only do you run this particular bar, but you also run another bar, Bar City. How is it? How do you manage to run both bars at the same time and still, have a life, man? Because I know it's time consuming. I know it's nerve wracking at times. How do you manage to have that balance between what's going on?
To be real with you, it's really not that hard. There's perks in being a bar owner. I'll be with you. Like the type of girl that wants a bar owner, the type, you know what I mean? It's there's perks. There's perks. No,
I love.
no, there is. It's
Very direct.
I have my personal life's awesome. Actually, it's really fucking cool because I could be here. I have two really good managers. One that runs Bar City and the one that runs down here. So I'm just kind of checking up on them, doing the prep for the week.
Way to not let people know where this is at.
Start beating it out.
Yeah, so my personal life's pretty cool. Like I like it, obviously. And yeah, so the balance is not too hard. The thing that I harp on everybody is showing up.
Okay.
Because you can't get fucked up. You can get into a party mode. The thing is, the next day, guess what? You gotta show up. And that's the thing that
I think that's the hardest part, right? Being able to do it consistently.
Yes.
And like
Show
Mama said, nobody likes a quitter.
Yeah, so you have to just show up the next morning, no matter what it is. No, if you're how hungover I am, whatever it is, I get up, fucking take a quick shower. I'm not drinking energy drinks right now, but water, whatever it is, and get there.
How do you manage someone buying you shots every single day? Because I'm pretty sure for you, it's like you're here every day, but like for me, it's like I'm here on a Friday, and then the next person's here on a Thursday. So, hey, Izzy, come have a shot with me. And then Erik gets here, and it's a Wednesday. Hey, Izzy, come have a shot with me. So on and so forth. How do you manage that, and how do you tell? What's the most polite way to tell somebody, hey, it's not right now, Dad?
I just can't tell. Hey, you know what? I'll get with you a little bit. I just got to get some things done. I can't start drinking with you, dude. I can't start drinking with you right now, and most people understand.
Yeah. So hey, guys, whenever you hear that, just know that Izzy just doesn't want to take a shot with you.
He's bullshitting you.
He's bullshitting you. So make him take the shot.
No, but
make him take the shot.
I mean, obviously, we've known each other for a little bit now, and that's why I hold back on drinking because we're 0 or 100. It's so the moment. No in between. Once the party starts, and that's it. So that's why I won't drink until everything's done and everything's prepped for. And then I'll have a shot and we'll see where the night takes us.
A shot or 12?
A shot or 237. But yeah, because that's just what it is.
Yeah. And then this is a question that just came in here.
What does it feel like? Artificial intelligence?
What does it feel like to get kicked out of a Vegas pool party because someone RKO's you?
That's a very fucking. That's an awesome fucking story. Actually,
wow, it's an amazing story that we're not gonna tell.
No, yeah, we are gonna tell.
Damn it, we're gonna tell it. We are gonna tell it.
The reason we were in the pool to begin with is because 8 years that you've been going? 8 years that Erik's been going. He tells me this shit in the middle of us drinking right next to Cascade because we were all there, whatever.
At Wet Republic in Las Vegas.
Yeah, Wet Republic, and I tagged them. But anyways, so he tells me this, so you know me right away. Fuck, you know what I mean? All right, so we're going. So I'm pressing him.
Because it's been, I don't know if you said it, but it had been 8 years. I've gone for 8 years.
Yeah.
So the pool parties are my favorite thing. Mm-hmm. I've never really been in the water.
Yeah, never been in the water.
Never been in the water.
So that's why we were in there. That's why we're making him such a big thing. Because you saw us.
I was looking at you guys from a distance because I noticed the intoxication level at a 90 out of 100.
You saw my eyes locked in, bro. I had that crazy look in my eye.
And we went in and some big Samoan fucker, he was like, yo, he was on Erik immediately watching us the whole way. And so we get in and it's funny as shit because like it's all white people to begin with. And we're the only two fucking brown dudes in there, Mm-hmm. And so we're in there. So we stick out like a sore thumb. And I'm a big dude, so I stick out more. Everybody there's all Rick.
He's on his Rick Ross.
Yeah, I'm on Rick Ross. The Ross shit. And so then we start fighting, playing around. So he gets kicked out like 2 or 3 times. They even sat him down.
Like a little kid. You gotta put me in timeout.
This is where it happens. He's sitting down on that fucking chair, right? He's sitting down, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm with my friend. No names. And
Rhymes with Erik.
No. Whatever it is. The one that. Oh, I can't say the
member number 0053.
Yeah. Okay. Roster. Anyways, And then I look at Erik and I see it in his fucking eyes. And then it comes back from baseball eyes, like when you're gonna steal or you're gonna do something stupid, right? You're about to do something dumb, and I see him and I knew this fucker was gonna do it. So sure enough, he fucking gets a running start, jumps over like 3 people, fucking kicks me in the chest. He barely moved me.
This is Sparta.
And
boom.
Yeah, we got all kicked out.
Hey, we did all get kicked out.
Yeah, well, the reason we went back and we didn't realize the girls had ordered like another bottle.
Yeah.
And they drank it all by themselves. And then Saban, right?
No names.
No names, Saban.
Way to go.
It was trying to fight all the security for us. He was all, fuck you, let's go. And yeah, because we all got kicked out, and it was funny. They're trying to take our IDs, and
the lifeguard jumped in after me. They blew their whistles at me. It was just a mess.
Yeah,
and then I tried to lie to them. Hey, man, well, you can't kick me out. I haven't paid my tab. And they were like, well, no, we made sure of it. You know, mind us, it was, I think our tab was like $7,000 or $10,000, something like that.
Yeah.
But you can't kick me out. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
See
I mean,
ya.
I was just watching it from a distance.
Recording.
I record.
There
I actually did that.
There might
that's
be
gonna
video.
Be the cold open for this podcast. It's gonna be a live kick of you, like a live video of you kicking him
Into
in
a
the pool party in Vegas. I mean, those are all great memories. What are you looking to do with this particular establishment here in the near future? And what is your vision for the establishment?
I mean, obviously, building the clientele, the correct clientele, having them come back, being able to enjoy themselves, obviously, and use it as a workspace, like we talk about. You know, everybody that is in that position to spend the kind of money that they do here likes to work, likes to make money. So we want to be able to keep providing that for them, that environment for them, and the exclusivity, the privacy, and where they don't have to worry about going home and, you know, taking a hit in the wallet because somebody took a picture or somebody getting pissed at them for whatever it is. So I think that's where we want to keep going with it, and just building that clientele.
Provide that service for them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Time after time.
Cool. So if anybody here is looking for any type of exclusivity, or if you're looking to network with a top real estate professional, Izzy, where can they find you?
You can get me at IZZYEPTX or IZZYTXD on Instagram.
Or you can also follow the below page, right?
Yeah, the below page BLOWEPTX.
Okay. And Erik, where can they find you?
At the bar.
Well, there it is. I mean,
Erik Gomez. I mean, shoot, I always have my phone, always answer, so you can shoot me a text, 915-549-6056. Can help you with any real estate deals, or if you're interested in becoming a partner in something like this, we could even do that, something like that. So shoot me a text.
well, there it is. Boys, it was a pleasure. It was a great conversation. I hope we can do it a lot more often soon.
Definitely.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it was a great
Appreciate
time.
it. Boom, great
Thanks,
time.
Christian.
Shout out, Christian. Thanks, bro.